How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work cut out for you, if you were to ever unravel their meaning.
You mentioned offering something in exchange for my assistance.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of Allохомора. Not every lock is as easy to pick as the faculty towers.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Revelio.
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts.
Diik?
Ah, Diik is so happy to see you. Diik noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Diik has seen one of these before. Diik calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howin said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can, on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area, so perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out there on their own.
Precisely what Diik was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Diik can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along, then. Our first stop...
Attended Beasts class. I've asked Diik to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
I'm ready to learn how to use the knapsack.
Perfect! Diik loves an outing. That was a dark time in Diik's life. Diik found himself in service of the cruelest wizard he ever met. A nasty poacher. Diik hated working for him. He did horrible things to beautiful beasts. Oh. It was during those days that Diik first saw a knapsack. It'll be nice to see one used for good. We have arrived. Diik enjoys coming here to watch the beasts, especially the potful of puffskeins nearby. It will be nice to keep them safe. All you will need to do is get close, direct the open knapsack toward the puffskein, and in it'll go.
All right. I managed to rescue a puffskein.
You can rescue as many as the knapsack will hold. Poachers capture puffskeins and, well, Diik isn't sure what they do with them. Diik is certain they will be safer with you. Now, not all beasts will be as simple to rescue as a puffskein. Diik suggests you next find a beast that can fly. A jobberknoll, perhaps.
All right, where would I find one?
Diik knows of some to the west, nesting in a large tree overlooking Hogwarts. But we must be careful. Diik has seen poachers in the area recently. Diik will meet you there whenever you're ready.
Revelio. Everything's all right now. Revelio. Incendio! Tego! Stupefy! Incendio! Stupefy! Stupefy! Tego! Incendio! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio!
Thought we'd forget about that goblin helm you stole. Hold still, you little needle! You're burning my favorite clothes! Oh, too hot. I never expected that from you. No!
Revelio! Revelio. Hello, Diik. Shall we continue?
Oh, good. Diik was worried about you, what with all the poachers in the area. Perhaps we should work quickly. The jobberknolls are just here, in this large tree. If it's helpful, Diik has seen Levioso used to slow flying beasts. Easier to get in close and use the knapsack.
Do you have any advice on how I can rescue more elusive beasts?
Levioso is not only helpful when rescuing flying beasts, it can also help rescue beasts that are generally hard to catch. Try using that spell the next time you encounter a small or otherwise elusive beast.
What if I can't find any beasts in their usual habitat?
Beasts won't stray too far from their homes. Look nearby or simply wait a moment and they should return.
Would you mind talking a bit more about what it was like working for your former master?
Diik's master was not kind to beasts, or to Diik. He saw beasts only as a source of income, to be used for potion ingredients and labour, and Diik will not say more. But Diik is grateful to be at Hogwarts, where he can help care for beasts and make amends for the things his master made him do.
Then I shall go and rescue a jobberknoll.
Good luck. Diik will be waiting.
Settle yourself, I mean you no harm. Revelio. Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. you. I rescued a jobberknoll.
Diik hopes your jobberknoll finds the knapsack nice and cozy. Poachers want them for their feathers, and are not kind when they gather them.
Are there any other beasts nearby?
Just one that Diik knows of, a herd of moon calves. They live in a clearing of trees up this footpath. Diik will see you there.
Revelio. Hello, Diik. Is this the clearing you mentioned?
It is. Moon calves gather near the large tree with the spiral pattern in front, but only under the light of the moon. So, unfortunately, unless you have a way to hasten time, you might sometimes have to wait until nightfall to see them.
How did you end up at Hogwarts after working for your former master?
Diik's prior master had no family, so when he died, all of his house elves were relocated by the ministry. Diik was the most fortunate one, as Diik was sent to Hogwarts. Diik's friends were not as fortunate.
I shall go and find a moon calf then.
Diik will be waiting for your return.
Revelio. Revelio.
Momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and...
Revelio. Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Leviosa. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. It was a bit trickier than the others, but I have a moon calf now.
Another beast, safe and sound. Shame we didn't see the moon calves dancing. It's a marvelous sight. Diik supposes you're finished here. He'll be able to rescue many more beasts, but for now, let's bring the ones you've gathered back to the room.
All right.
Diik will meet you back in the room whenever you're ready.
Where did I set my traps? Was it Lower Hogsfield or Upper Hogsfield? The Ministry ought to loosen the reins on the dark arts. No better protection, if you ask me.
Take that, stupid! Thought you had me there. Was that meant to be an attack? Stupid!
Nothing more than
Stupid one!
Revelio. One less poacher in the wizarding world. Revelio. Revelio. Place it! There. I'm not going to hurt you.
Potions you've brewed. There you are. Now, we need to show the beast you rescued their new home. But, not enough room to let them out here. Imagine all those beasts running amok. That wouldn't do at all. Perhaps if you focus on what your beasts need, the room will provide. What exactly did you think of? Heavens! You've done it!
But what is it?
Diik isn't sure. Only one way to find out. Meet you inside when you're ready. Look at this. It's amazing.
Where are we, Diik?
It seems to be a place for your beasts to live, a vivarium of some sort. Oh, your beasts will be quite comfortable here. They'll live healthy, safe lives. Perhaps you want to release them, let them see their new home. Diik thinks the vivarium will be a fitting new home for your beasts.
Indeed. I only hope we'll have enough space for all of them.
Diik hopes so too. But if you do run out of room, Madam Peck at Brood and Peck in Hogsmeade will help to find safe homes for them.
Any beasts the room can't hold?
Yes, she's well known for helping to care for beasts in need, and she'll give you a fair price for them. Speaking of care, beasts that are well fed and groomed will provide you with valuable magical materials, such as puffskein hair, for example. If you gather some magical materials from your beasts, Diik can show you how to use them.
Very well. I shall let you know when I have some.
Most excellent.
Revelio. I've collected some magical materials, Diik.
Now Diik can show you how to use them. First, you'll need to use this spellcraft to conjure an enchanted loom.
An enchanted loom?
Exactly. It will allow you to use your magical materials to weave magic into the very threads of your clothing, making your clothing more useful in a variety of ways. Why don't you try it? Diik thinks you'll be impressed with what the loom can do.
I'll go and experiment with the loom now. Revelio. came out nicely. I should show Diik. I used the enchanted loom, Diik.
Wonderful.
Will I be able to weave even more powerful magic into my clothing with the loom?
You will, by rescuing even more powerful beasts. For now, however, Diik suggests you explore the vivarium and get to know the beasts you've already rescued.
Can I use the loom to enhance any item of clothing?
The loom will only enhance clothing of a certain quality. Diik suspects you'll find more valuable clothing as you explore. Diik also knows that some of the shops in Hogsmeade can provide you with a variety of clothing for you to enhance.
Thank you for your help, Diik.
You know I hate being left out.
Can I help you?
I believe you can. I'm Sophronia, by the way, and I need help from someone who's at least a 5th year. Are you familiar with Herodiana Byrne? Don't answer that. Of course you're not. No one seems to know of her but me. She's only the single greatest Depulso master of all time, even taught at Hogwarts, briefly.
She was just good at casting a spell. No wonder I've never heard of her.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said the single greatest Depulso master of all time. I often read about great witches in my limited free time. There are many. Whilst reading about her, I learned that she built a secret Depulso training room here at Hogwarts. But in typical clever Herodiana fashion, one cannot access it unless one knows Depulso, which of course, 3rd years aren't taught.
And you're a 3rd year, so...
Quick one, aren't you? According to what I've read, her signature outfit may still be there. I would love to see it. Would you get Herodiana's signature outfit and show it to me?
How did Herodiana Byrne become famous by casting Depulso?
She once saved orphans from a wild Graphorn by banishing it over Stonehenge. That's on Salisbury Plain. She once banished a meddlesome dark wizard all the way to Durmstrang while she was in the Alps. That one may have been exaggerated, but lots of the stories about her certainly aren't.
What ended up happening to Herodiana Byrne?
In her later years, she taught at Hogwarts, but only for a short while, just long enough to build a secret hall, it appears. Then one day, she just disappeared. Some say she actually banished herself. No one knows for sure.
If you tell me where to go, I'll see what I can do about it.
Simply go to the Hall of Herodiana. It's at the base of the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. There, you'll find a series of Depulso puzzles concealing pieces of Herodiana's ensemble.
Very well. I shall let you know if I find anything.
I can't wait to... Herodiana's famous ensemble. Perhaps I'll make myself a copy. They call it chemistry.
Suppose I should look for that secret hall Sophronia told me about. It does sound interesting. This must be the entrance to the Hall of Herodiana. The Hall of Herodiana. Better go inside and find those puzzles. Revelio. Now to see if Herodiana Byrne was as good as Sophronia said she was. That chest looked like that wasn't too hard. I wonder what's next. Revelio. The switch reset everything. Good to know. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Just one left. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Here.